What's up, everybody? Welcome back once again. It is West Coast POPCast, episode 123 out here. CN, Fenty, Trace, we are out here. The boys are back. If you're new to the channel, man, we do the wrestling podcast every Sunday. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for spending your time with the boys as we talk our favorite stuff in wrestling. And great news, wrestling's good again, man. Still a ton of drama we got to talk about, but wrestling is good. Drama everywhere. And once again, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and stick with your boys, man. We do podcasts, we do tier lists, gameplay, all this stuff. But first, let's introduce the panel. The main man, Zach, is here. What are you doing this week?
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck Hangman and Punk have to feud about, but yeah, that's all I'm doing. I'm scratching my head on that.
Scratching your head because Hangman seems like the nicest person there is. We'll get to that for sure. A lot to talk about. We do the weekend recap. We get some segments, and of course, the main event promo schools will stick with us. And I will not forget about the next guy on the panel here, man. If you're new to the channel, this is the Infinity Champion, who I just heard became Trivia Champion. Are we passing this belt around like the Hardcore belt, the 24/7 title? What's going on here? And as you can see, Eric, you tell us why you don't have a moniker on your tag there.
Mark, I'll be honest with you. I went after that Trivia Championship because I'm lacking identity. I used to be the provider. I used to be the Infinity Champion before that, as you mentioned, but I'm not anymore because Zach over here has decided to provide and provide and provide. Now I am nothing. Who am I? Who am I?
Who is the artist formerly known as Le Champion? Let us know. Give some names in the chat, man. We need to see who can Eric become next. Not the librarian, man. We tried.
Yeah, we got shafted on that one.
Yeah, I'm actually low-key glad we didn't get that, but that's besides the point. Zach, take us into the weekly recap, which is not a bullet this week. It's a good episode.
It is a good episode. Raw. I love it. I don't love it quite yet because it's still 3 hours, but Bliss and Alexa beat up Doudrop and ACH, Mickey Ash. Judgment Day seems like an actual faction today, and Veer got a win over a jobber. Seth and Riddle did some stuff. KO and Drew, this is probably a segment of the night. KO and Drew on the mic, it was just magical.
Yeah, they killed it, and that's really how you do it, man. I love that we've getting the prize fighter Kevin Owens, the heel Kevin Owens, and he's going after belts. And Drew's looking like a badass, man. Let the man talk. He's killing it. Eric, who'd you take away from Monday Night Raw?
Let's see. I really liked Riddle and Rollins. I'm digging their feud. We wanted this for a while since we've heard that they had some heat with each other, but they squashed it. These two can work a segment. I like it.
They really can, man. They killed it. We're gonna get that match at Clash of the Castle, which is a sleeper to steal the show. I mean, Rollins doesn't miss, man. He's one of the best in the world for a reason. And Riddle's been doing his thing. So I can't wait to see what goes on there. My boy, hey, Datilla, what's up in the chat? She's joining us. If you watch Monday Night Raw, you'd see two former TNA World Champions in the dance for the U.S. belt, man. Great stuff. Lashley versus AJ Styles. I mean, it was a great match. I seen this finish before. It's a finish AJ did with Roman, but still a great match. Still great stuff from both guys. I want to see AJ in more feuds, more matches, man. Don't have many more years with the guy, so let's get some more out of him.
Yeah, it was real nice with Triple H. You know, now he's in charge. He's letting some of these indie guys get some spotlight on the show. Even if they got reused WWE finishes, that's cool. That's you know what.
We're gonna ignore that, man. The man who keeps slandering TNA Impact Wrestling to let him know what it is. As you guys saw last week, I'll take a break into Raw. As you guys saw last week, we're going to WrestleMania, man. And I see the Tails go to WrestleMania as well. So we'll see you there. If you guys see us out there, man, I mean, you can say hi for sure. We'll be
come near me.
Only way you come near me is if you got a Triton shirt, a Just Us League shirt. If you're not buying the merch, what's the point?
Man, when you put our seat numbers out there, someone's gonna come find us.
You can find us.
Feel a hand on the shoulder. I'm waiting for that my GM rematch.
Oh man, but yeah, we're looking forward to WrestleMania next year. And Raw's been great. I'm enjoying everything there. I'm enjoying things. I think Bailey's new faction is going to be called Damage Control. I see the trademark out for that. What do you guys think about that name? We know the faction is going to be great.
Yeah, I'll take it. See, I'm sure they came up with the name, so I'll take it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. And Theory versus Dolph Ziggler. Triple H gives Dolph Ziggler, the vet, a fucking great spotlight this weekend. And Dolph Ziggler, in return, gives Theory like what the kind of rub that only Dolph Ziggler can give.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to get rubbed from Dolph Ziggler, but
yeah. You'd be surprised how many people want to. But that's besides the point. Yeah, Ziggler's doing his thing right now. And I'm glad to see him in a good position. He's helping Theory out tremendously. The other thing I want to touch on is the woman that steals the show every week, Rhea Ripley, for bullying. We're promoting the promotion that didn't promote bullying before is now promoting Rhea bullying Dominic Mysterio. She catches Ray with a DDT on the chair. Just great stuff there. And Finn hits a nasty coup de grace onto Ray's stomach with the chair in place. Is this working for you guys now? Is Rhea saving us? Is this connecting now?
Okay, so I'm still waiting for this feud to end because I want Triple H to start fresh with both sides. But
yeah.
The one thing that they can do that will really excite me, that'll pop me out of context, is gonna sound wrong, but the Mysterios have to hit Rhea. They have to. They can only go so long with this chivalrous shit.
Ray doesn't hit women, man. He can't do it.
Start. He's got to start. He's got to go to a pit named Slickback and ask for some help.
I love the Boondocks reference. Yeah, Ray's got to step up for himself. Or is it time for Aaliyah to debut? Can we get some type of help here?
Oh, that's good.
Can we bring over Raquel Gonzalez? Maybe something like that. I don't know.
I'd take that. I actually would really like that.
And the reason I said is it's gonna be Beth.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'd be good too. Beth's amazing. The reason I say Raquel because I know Raquel and Rhea are best friends, so that'd be a cool little person to bring in and reignite that feud. But yeah, Ray's been getting his ass beat every week. I need to go somewhere because that's my boy. But it's good stuff. I like it.
Yeah, I like how they're using Rhea though. Like I do like. My biggest fear whenever it's like a woman in a mixed gender stable is that she's not going to do anything because they can't have any violence on either side. But they've done very nice with Rhea.
They have, and I just love it because like Rhea is actually intimidating. She looks the part, man, and she's killing it. She's playing into it. She's doing everything right to get this over on social media, all the stuff. The other thing too is, Finn versus Ray is a cool storyline. Edge versus Finn, great stuff. I'm looking forward to Rhea versus Ray. Book it, you have my money, man. They sold me. I said this on Twitter before. Like, I would love this match.
I'd take it. I would really tune in for that match. They just announce it 1 week ahead of time. This is the main event. I'm down for it.
Oh man. Well, that's it for Monday Night Raw. It's good to actually be able to watch Monday Night Raw.
Hang on, wait. So going back on that thought. So then, who wins that match?
Who
does Ray job out? I always job out because it's Rhea, but
how many bums they let pin Ray? I'd be fine with Rhea getting that big win. It'd be bigger. It's bigger for Rhea to get that win if it made sense. Like you could have some interference, something to get her that big dub.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's Monday Night Raw. Again, it's finally nice to see it properly. Triple H has been on fire. Speaking of being on fire, let's go on to NXT 2.0, who's building up for NXT Heat Wave. Zach, did you catch this episode?
Yes, that was Heat Wave, and it's basically NXT UK now. So all that talent's coming in. We have Blair Davenport come in, and Gallus came in. So boring. I like Gallus, but fuck. Let me just say this about the UK. I like NXT UK wrestling. It was fun to watch, but there's no personality in NXT UK, so I'm really not too excited about this little invasion thing coming in, but it'll be put on hold. Big points, though. Giovanni versus Mello was a good match. Both men actually really shined in that. Santos basically said goodbye to NXT after Tony D beat him. Mandy took out Zoe Stark. And then we had Tyler Bate come in and hold up belts with Baron Breaker, which, Matt, thank you for pointing out. His first title defense, his first match in the tournament hasn't even aired yet on NXT UK, and then he came out with the belt. That's what the tournament's for, is for the title. So there you go, and that's NXT Heat Wave.
Twitter was blowing up about them spoiling their own tournament. I actually didn't know. I could have sworn Tyler Bate won, and like this was known. but I guess it didn't air. I haven't watched NXT UK in a while, so I was just going off. I guess I got spoiled on it, but that's crazy that they disrespected that way. I don't know what watches it, but damn, you could at least pretend that for your own product.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough though. You think about it, because on one hand, if they wait for the tournament to air, I don't like NXT Europe plan, but they'd have to push that back, and I'm sure it's not something you just easily say. Let's wait until this tournament's finished airing. Like I'm sure they had to work it out time wise, and also I don't know, on some weird level, I kind of like the idea of like, you ever like see a movie where it starts at the end and then like, okay, flashback, here's how this happened. So I like the idea that we get to see how Tyler Bate got the title.
That's true. Maybe it gets people interested to watch NXT UK. I mean, you got to try something at this point.
If they promote
at the end of the day, it's not that big a deal that they spoiled it. No offense, but what else happened on NXT UK? NXT Heatwave. Indy Hartwell. She got a letter from you know who, an old friend. So let's see if Dexter Lumis pops up to rekindle some love with his wife, storyline wise. What else happened here? Did you talk about Mandy Rose? She defended her title against Zoe Stark. Good match. Mandy's going to go on a run. I don't see her losing for quite a bit of time here. Actually, I didn't see her losing the belt for quite a bit of time. But after what happened on SmackDown, I could see a push to get him on the main roster. So we'll see if the Toxic Attraction gets the call soon. Anything else from you guys for NXT?
No, just a lot of setup.
Yeah.
I do want to say about what Zach was saying about NXT UK people not having personality. And we'll probably touch on this more in news and rumors, but them getting like, they got rid of my favorite personality in the UK roster. The Mod Father, Flash Morgan Webster. Only guy who really seemed to have a character.
True.
But we will.
Devlin was the other one with a character too, but he's someone else now.
Yeah. God, I love Devlin. But yeah, we'll talk about who else is gone. One of them being very close to Tyler Bate.
Yeah. That's NXT UK. Let's go to the other side of the competition. Wednesday nights, AEW Dynamite House of the Dragon special. Cool stuff. I just want more wrestling companies to do something more with the stage. We have a themed episode. Just change the stage up a little more for me. It's something small, but I think it adds to the presentation.
But I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to hit you with the fickle. They got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Is that not enough of a change for you?
First of all, where was the dragon? Where was? I need fire. I need something, man. Put a dragon in the fist. Put it out there, man. I don't know.
They had the American Dragon out there on that show. How many more dragons do you want?
They didn't even have him on commentary. The man was ringing a bell. That's what he's doing now.
You're damn right. That bell could be heard all the way from here to Westeros. I don't know that's the name of the place. I'm not a nerd, but
Got it.
It is. Man, my guy still doesn't finish the show, but that's cool. Oh man, it was a good episode though. You had the battle of the Dragon Slayer versus the American Dragon, or whatever, on the episode of the Dragons. 2 out of 3 falls. Bryan Danielson actually got put to sleep again by Daniel Garcia. Man, good match, good setup. Then we seen at the end, Garcia is feeling a little iffy about being a sports entertainer. I think this is great storytelling. A few weeks ago, an episode on the podcast, I was saying AEW has been failing with long-term booking. But this one's looking good. You have the whole thing with Wheeler Yuta, who wasn't even supposed to be in the Blackpool Combat Club. When Bryan Danielson wanted the group, he named Daniel Garcia first. Wheeler Yuta had a crazy match with Moxley, and that's Daniel Garcia's biggest rival, and got put in the faction. Now Garcia's on the other side, and now he's feeling. There's so many layers to it. I just love it. Now he's feeling iffy about being with the Jericho Appreciating Society. Where do you guys see this going? Is this a fake out, or do you think he's actually going to drop Jericho as leader?
I hope he joins BCC. That's where he should have been in the first place.
Is there room for him over there?
I same way how I thought about the trios title. They shouldn't add more people, but they should add him.
Okay.
Like they shouldn't add
What'd
more
you say?
titles.
Agree, especially with Yuta and possibly Bryan Danielson and Moxley. The whole Blackpool Combat Club likes to fight overseas. So when one's over there, you got another spot for another guy in the BCC to be shown on Dynamite.
That's true. And the way Yuta had his match with Mox to get in, I think this was Garcia's match with Danielson to get in, if that was the case. So I'd be all for it.
Yeah.
Toss the Kango hat and he's in.
This man's been wearing the hat. He's been wearing a do-rag, man. He's been everywhere, just rocking whatever. That's Garcia for you. And then, of course, the next long-term feud, Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage, man. So we see the past weeks, Jungle Boy trying to get whatever he can to get at Christian Cage, try to run him over with a car, which was actually kind of cool scene. But what do you guys think about this weekend? Are you excited for their all? Someone's not excited for All Out. How you feel about that feud?
The feud itself, I think, is I don't know the right word to put. I don't like how it's being done. I just don't like this feud. I feel like this feud is being drawn out farther than it should, and I don't think whoever's writing the promos is really thinking long term. It's just meh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure the match will be great, but the build's needs another layer. There was a bit of confusion when they were doing the Luchasaurus stuff. Now he's not on TV. I don't know.
Yeah.
Eric, anything else catch your eye in this episode?
I can't think of anything. We might have hit all of the marks.
Wow. I mean, Eric said we hit all the marks. There's one mark when I was younger, man. I used to hit a mark because I used to play basketball, so you get to make the shot. And one of our tournaments was in North Carolina, the return of Kenny freaking Omega. I mean, this is beautiful. I loved every bit of it. I hope he's clear. I hope he's actually good. I didn't mean to bust Zach's eardrums like that. I apologize.
You know the worst.
All right.
I don't know if it was the effect or if your voice is just that good, but I heard an echo when you did it. It was perfect.
Oh man, I apologize, guys. Anyone listen to that, I apologize. But that North Carolina bit is just hilarious to me. I love it.
Showing more personality than NXT UK workers, so I'll take it.
Oh man, what do you guys think of the return? Do you think Kenny's healthy? What do you think about Andrade again? His booking, but the trios match at the main event. What do you guys think?
I'm not a fan of that team being the one that loses first round in the first.
Neither am I.
Like that on paper, I thought that I knew they weren't going to win, but that's still a good tag on paper.
Yeah.
So.
And what a waste of a turn on Dragon Lee. It's so stupid, and their stupid response to it on Twitter, like Andrade. This is why we turned on you. You do not show guts or whatever the hell he said on Twitter. Like, what is this? Is like AEW story time. This is why they're in trouble. Is this stupid, like lame stuff? Why? And the whole thing with the production ending the show before they could actually tell the story of why they turned on Dragon Lee. Like, this is just this is bad. But didn't realize how much I miss Kenny Omega. So glad to have him back.
Yeah.
I missed him tremendously, man. I'm so glad to see him back. Now we can have all the dream matches we wanted. Actually, next week we have Omega backstage, and you know who's coming backstage? Billy Goat himself, Will Ospreay. The two people who seemingly hate each other. I mean, Ospreay's been on podcasts talking about he despises, want nothing to do with Omega after he just betrayed him. I don't know if they're building this up. It's hard to tell. They're blurring the lines. Omega hasn't really responded to any of this stuff. I hope it's all just to build up a match. But the way Ospreay's been talking, it's very hard to tell. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, because it's insane. But next week's going to be something, and we could possibly get that match. We're getting Ospreay versus Pac next week, so I'm excited for that too.
Yeah, that should be that should be great. So hopefully they promote it right. And it'll be actually really interesting to see how AEW and New Japan handle who wins that, because they are both top people in their promotions.
They are. I think you can give this win to Ospreay and Aussie Open. I don't see the Death Triangle going too far after this, because its next match is what, Omega and the Bucks. Ooh,
Yeah.
Actually, you can't go wrong with either of those matches. Both those matches are going to be amazing. So that's actually tough.
Right.
Yeah, that can go either way. Who did Death Triangle beat? No, sorry. It's Dark Order versus
and the Dark
House of Black.
Yeah, House of Black. So say Dark House.
Dark House. Okay. So that's the next team, and then it was the Trust Busters. Yeah, okay, we'll get to that later. But what was the women's match in this card? Did you guys see that one?
It was an 8-minute long match, including the picture-in-picture Kylan King versus Tony Storm.
That's right.
And their champion watches on a TV from the back.
Yeah, they're just dropping the ball here. I mean, again, they have to hear the noise about stop putting on one women's match an episode and then cutting it short like this. This is bad. And it's not like you have the talent now. You have so much talent here. Ruby Soho, Athena, Tony Storm, DMD. So many people. Jade has 2 minutes to steal a show and she still does it. I mean, just give them time. You can't cool down an entire division this poorly. But this match in particular, I've been watching Kylan King since she left. She used to be on on Dark and Dark Elevation like weekly, but now she's been doing Thunder Rosa's promotion. She's been doing a few other ones, and she's been killing it, man. Her improvement has been like surreal. So good for her. She has good size. I just want to see. She's gonna be on a show next week, I think, as well. So hopefully she gets more, showcase herself a little more. But good win for Tony Storm.
Yeah.
And then. Do you guys want to talk about the ass boys, the ass people, Scissor Me? I could have said that actually, but
I just don't like this feud.
Oh man, you're not with the Acclaimed. Not everyone loves the Acclaimed in the Gun Club.
It's so like I've been waiting for Dominic to just pop his dad right in the jaw, and I didn't think that the ass boys would do it first, but I still hate this feud.
Oh man.
This is like, yeah, I'm good. I don't want this on my TV at all. I'm good.
Yeah.
And then I forget if it was Rampage or I think it was this episode where they squashed the Varsity Blondes.
Yeah.
Sheesh, man. They could have get Idiot offense in. Brian Pillman wasn't even tagged in the match.
Yeah. They got some. They didn't like it. There's some word they didn't. Like it. Which is a shame because I mean, for a while there, Brian Pillman was building up some.
He was
some what's wrong?
He had the momentum.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, he was doing his thing, man, and it's a shame to see that. But yeah, that's AEW. It's been kind of rocky lately with Dynamite. Still putting out good product, but I feel like the long term of Dynamite's looking a little shaky right now.
The nice little hint there. We do have some chats you want to hit up.
Yeah, let me take a look here. Where did I start here? Hey guys, what's up? Tilla, Rage and Flow 45. Did you see Sami Zayn and Roman segment? We're getting a SmackDown coming up. A few more segments to go. Details going to WrestleMania. Noob and Co. What's up in the chat? Damage Control is named after a terrible Marvel faction. Zach the Encyclopedia, do you know anything about that Marvel faction?
Damage Control is, if you're wondering, maybe I'm confused. It's the people who pick up everything that happens with Marvel interactions.
Oh wait, were they in Miss Marvel? Was that the one? That's the group?
No,
yes.
They were. And I thought those weren't they the ones in Spider-Man: Homecoming? Like they were the ones who picked everything up, and Vulture's like, I'm gonna steal this shit from me because I'm a hard-working American.
Yeah, it was also a canceled Marvel project that they didn't go through with.
Yeah. I think that's for the better. Dubin Co says, bring back Beth Phoenix, stop Rhea. Tilla, I don't watch NXT UK. You're not the only one. Carnage Rage in the chat. What's up? Of course, things will probably end up differently, and Garcia will probably stay with the JAS. Rage and Flow. Yep. Garcia is PW World Champion. He should wear the belt. It'd be cool. Prime time. Hey guys, how's everyone? I'm back. Welcome back. Prime to the time. Yes, like Impact Wrestling.
Oh God. Oh. That's the end of the show, folks. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
The Tilla once again. Anyone going to MorphCon this weekend? I would love to go to a Power Rangers expo. I met the Green Ranger a few years back at the Power Rangers movie premiere. That was a great time.
Oh, nice.
I seen the Pink Ranger back there, man. She was chasing her kid around. I seen a few people back there. It was really cool stuff. Maybe I'll talk about one of these episodes. But let us know if you're going to Tilla and how it is, because I'm a huge Power Rangers fan. Since Tilla is here, are you guys Power Rangers fans all? Do you have a favorite season?
I only watched the first season and then realized I can't see primary colors, so I didn't know who was who.
Oh man, that's not funny at all.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I like Power Rangers if I've never seen an episode. I don't know.
Oh man, the disrespect. I'll carry it for us. Like I carried the Impact Wrestling flag. I'll carry the Power Rangers flag. Lost Legacy, man. Mighty Morphin, Ninja Storm. What else we got here? Dino Thunder. I'm a huge Power Rangers fan, man. Had all the toys. I played some of the video games. Watched the shows. Watched the movies. Ivan Ooze was horrifying as a kid. I'm glad he got defeated.
I feel like I'm turned to a heel on Attila. But so explain this to me. They are ninjas who turn into robot animals.
No. We're not gonna disrespect Power Rangers like that, man. Come on.
It's when you can't get the rights to remake Voltron.
Power Rangers is better than Voltron.
I see.
I said it, and I meant it.
I don't see Netflix clamoring for a Power Rangers remake under their banner.
Oh man, well Netflix is struggling right now, so they're losing a lot of money. Maybe if they had a Power Rangers remake, they'd be making some money, it makes some profit, but that's besides the point. But besides that, all that said, well and done. Datilla's going for the 4th time, the Power MorphCon here in LA. That'd be cool. Amy Jo Johnson's going to be at LA Comic Con this year. That's really cool, man.
I want to go to that.
Yeah.
Oh, spitting facts. Actually, the new reboot Power Rangers universe is going to be on Netflix. Don't come at Datilla when it comes to Power Rangers, Eric. She's had the facts
it's
on deck.
On Netflix? Everything's on Netflix, Datilla. I'm on Netflix if you search hard enough. In all seriousness, any fandom you're part of, respect to you. I appreciate Power Rangers for what they are.
Yes.
Their place in nerd history.
Yes, a great place, man. You just have to be there. Growing up, man.
Used to come on right after Spider-Man, the animated series on Fox, so that's how I got into it.
Yeah, it was huge on Fox. I used to have all those DVDs from Fox Kids, and have that the giant logo was really cool to me. But going from one greatness to another,
no,
Impact Wrestling. You better have the graphics right, Eric. The graphics have to be right. Because we have a red hot Impact Wrestling coming in for you after 2 episodes of Impact last week. The Impact Plus special. Get that donkey off the screen, man. What are we looking at here? I'm boycotting this podcast. I will refuse to speak until this donkey is off screen. I will not disrespect Impact Wrestling like this.
There we go. Eric, I think that picture and my picture are the same picture.
You get a chance for a rematch on Dynamite next week with that attitude, Zach.
Man, where's the all-out main event? Where's the all-out main event? But getting to Impact Wrestling, Datilla, what do you think? We had Killer Kelly coming in and slaying the beast. Savannah Evans, who's been teaming with Tasha Steelz for months now. She got signed, I think, about a year ago. Great indie talent. Killer Kelly comes in there and sleeps her, puts her to sleep. Hard-hitting fight. Gets the victory there, taps her out. What else happened here? We had Speedball, Mike Bailey in the X Division match versus the Bullet Club, Bullet Club's Chris Bay, who's better than the Good Brothers. I'm sick of the Good Brothers, but that's besides the point. Chris Bay has a heck of a match, man. This dude is ultra talented, underrated. Mike Bailey gets the victory, though. He hits his shooting star knee drop on Chris Bay's back. And I'm like, God damn, that shit looks terrible. But he sold it greatly. Looks good. Good win for him. And then the last thing for the main event here, Eddie Edwards is going to Bound for Glory to take on Josh Alexander. I think Josh has to retain here, but it should be a good match, man. That is Impact Wrestling this week.
So, I'm just curious. I'm not even the wrestlers, but I'm assuming that they're camera operators for this wrestling show, in quotations. How do you go to film school and then you work for Impact Wrestling? You go home to your wife, maybe you go home to your mom if you live in your mama's basement. You must, because you work for Impact. You can't. They're not paying you properly.
We work for Impact, man. What are you talking about? You can't say this stuff.
That's why I'm struggling. I feel like Jonathan Gresham talking about Ring of Honor.
Oh man! Just don't cuss out your balls.
How do you go? How do you wake up in the morning and say, "Mom, I'm going to work for Impact"?
Oh man, this is a guy who's clearly hasn't seen the Impact Wrestling lineage, the history of great matches from all across the world. We had Bound for Glory in Japan. Has WrestleMania ever been in Japan? No, it hasn't.
Ugh.
Let's see here, man. We had Bound for Glory in Canada. When was the last time WrestleMania was at Canada?
Why?
I don't think so.
Why would they do that to other? This is why nobody likes America. We're sending them shit.
Oh man, the hate needs to stop, man. You're killing the views. Impact Wrestling brings the views.
I don't want those views. I don't want those kind of views.
Oh man. You know, when you find a wrestling show that you like that's not WWE, you let me know, and I'll be glad to butcher it every week.
I absolutely will.
Oh man, Attila says you forgot to mention the incredible fatal 4-way match to open the show: Trey Miguel, Laredo Kid versus Black Taurus and Ray Oras. You're right. Excellent match from them. Trey Miguel's been on fire, and I love all the talent in here, especially Laredo Kid, I think we've seen in AEW a few times.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's it from Impact Wrestling. There's a lot going on here for next coming weeks, though, leading up to Bound for Glory. So definitely be keeping in touch with that. Honor No More still, going back and forth with this storyline, but we had Heath versus Kenny as well. So that was cool stuff. What's next? It's Friday Night SmackDown. We're going over here. We're dropping the ball a little bit here to go to SmackDown. Impact's up here, SmackDown's a little below, but it got the job done. So the terrible booking of the women's tournament, they said, let me see, we have all these tag teams in NXT. Let's throw together Zoe Stark and Nikita. Yeah, sounds good. Let's throw it out there. That didn't work out. I think Shawn Michaels came on and said it was like a medical thing about Nikita. The rumor is, Nikita's not vaxxed, and that's why she couldn't get into Canada. SmackDown was in Canada last Friday. Who knows? But the right choice was made. Toxic Attraction enters the tournament and picks up the clean victory over Natalya and Sonya Deville, which is interesting because Sonya and Mandy have history, but that's kind of a little tidbit there. Karrion Kross and Scarlett continue with a great promo, trying to hit at Drew McIntyre being the chosen one, and they were the ones that weren't chosen. Just great stuff there. I'm loving what I'm seeing there. Zach, how was SmackDown for you?
That's good. Man, that Canadian crowd really fucking dug it.
Amazing.
The thing about Toxic Attraction, maybe that's why Mandy wasn't there, but Mandy wasn't featured in the promo package as well. Maybe this might be kind of a hint at a call-up, but I think all three of them should stick together.
100%.
They worked really well on SmackDown. I mean, they look really like main roster talent, so NXT is working for them. The IC title match was really good, and it was a great way to showcase card talent. Sheamus is going to take on Gunther, Walter, whatever you want to call him, at Clash at the Sandcastle. Viking Raiders, did you see that there was a third person there during their vignette as they burned Booty-O boxes and other New Day memorabilia?
Welcome back, Sarah Logan.
Yep. I don't want to touch on this too. We forgot about this on Raw. There was a mysterious hand holding a door open with a glove on it while Dolph and Theory were fighting. So another little thing. It might have been Dexter Lumis, but all these little things in the back here are making me not get a bathroom break until the Sonic commercials come on.
I love it, man. Like Zach always impresses me when he catches the little things in Marvel shows or whatnot. I like that wrestling is doing the little things now too. It just makes it seem like you care. I feel like you haven't cared about WWE in so long, and I feel like the booking is caring about. Oh, let's throw this in there, and it generates buzz. People want to talk about it. It could be Bray, it could be Dexter. I think it's Dexter, but it kind of looks like Bray's hand too. But I'm gonna go with Dexter.
The guy taking the trash out. We don't know.
The Game of Thrones thing where someone forgot to take away the coffee mugs or grip the door.
Oh man. But yeah, Ricochet versus Gunther is another one that might steal the show. It's gonna be very hard hitting. Might be a New Japan style match over there. But okay, so here's the thing I want to talk to you about this right here. Did you guys see the Roman Reigns? I see a few people in the chat as well. Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn promo in the back.
Yes, that was
What'd you
great.
Yeah, go ahead, Eric. Take it away.
Again, when Vince was in charge, also remember the www.gofundme.com/get Vince's job back. Let's help him pay back.
We'll not do that. Let's not do that.
When he was in charge, I wanted the bloodline to end. Now, I unfortunately want to continue because I think Sammy can really add a lot to it. I want Sammy in there.
Sammy is on fire. I mean, now I want to see him in movies. I want to see where he could take this. Zach, what do you think about this? What are your thoughts?
I love it. And I love that he almost broke Roman while doing
Yeah.
it. I mean, that's how good he is.
It felt like that's what he's going for. Try to break him, but like it was just hilarious stuff. And it's stuff that's bigger than wrestling. This is how you bring in new fans. And Sammy's just killing it right now, man. I don't really remember the last time he's wrestled, but like he's still on fire.
Yeah. This makes me want him to get the IC title again. Like I want the best for him now. I want every single accolade they can give him with the bloodline.
Yeah. He's officially, when we look down in history, he'll be that honorary member that we all talk about. Like, oh yeah, remember Sami Zayn was the bloodline? That was some hilarious stuff, man. Here's my theory though. You got Kevin Owens over here on Raw talking about going after titles, doing this and this. He tweets out it'd be the biggest thing ever for him and Sami to win tag belts. He's starting to slowly interact with the bloodline. I think eventually Sami Zayn's going to realize he's being mistreated. Something's going to happen. We're going to get Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus the bloodline, and they will take the tag belts off them.
I would take that. They have a lot of fun with that. They would be great tag champions.
It'd be amazing.
Yep. The match
plus prize fighter with a comedian guy. That would be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy that Sammy's so good. He might be turning himself into a babyface, even though he's supposed to be a heel.
He'll go down in history as one of the best comedic wrestlers of all time.
Yeah. I mean, who else can you think of that could pull off that match he had with Johnny Knoxville?
There is one person.
True.
There is actually one person who could. Actually, two people. And they both wrestle on Friday Night Rampage. My boys Slim J and Zach Clayton.
That has to be a joke.
They are your future MVPs or your money back.
See what happens, guys. When you don't watch TNA Impact Wrestling, your mind just becomes Bush. You just accept anything.
Awful. You know what? These two guys, we'll get back to SmackDown, but I have to say, these two guys have accepted the fundamental rule to professional wrestling. And everyone in the chats, write this down so you don't forget it, because this will help you in life. Before you can buy, you have to sell. And these two know how to sell.
Sell what?
Sell it all.
Oh man.
Oh,
I can't believe we're getting behind this. I was wrong for being a fan of Eddie Kingston, but this guy's broken. Slim Brony and Zach married to JWoww, who first of all, TNA Impact Wrestling got JWoww on their show. AEW can't even get her. They had to get the fiance who no one knows. But that's besides the point.
And they made the right choice. You know why? Because this man sold. Now he's ready to buy.
We're talking Rampage right now. This is it. We're going into it. This motherfucker got more mic time than the women this week. And then he gets squashed by Hook, who just, thank you for being on my TV. But that was such crap. And then Slim J, Eric, is just being won over by this fucking guy. I'm telling you, Slim Z will be on one of these episodes. I just got to get behind wardrobe, and I'll get my younger brother Slim Z on.
Oh man, I would rather see Slim Z than Slim J.
You know why they call him
J?
Slim
Go
J?
away.
You know why they call him Slim J? He's so fast. He's so slim. I saw it rain once, and this man walked into the rain, and he walked out dry. He's so slim and so fast. He's moving between raindrops.
Oh man,
fucking idiot! His stupid little Rampage pose too. I fucking hate this guy so much. I'd be more calm in the middle of a crowd at a Juggalo concert. Like, I'm fucking done with Slim J after 2 weeks.
Man, Slim J about the same height as Marco Stunt. I mean, and what's up with that hat? Would you wear your hat like that, Eric? Self-respect.
Thursday night, Eric would not have done that. Friday night, Eric, he's doing it. You know why? Because he sold it to me, and now I'm ready to buy.
Oh man, get your credit cards ready, man. This guy's robbing Rampage and Tony Khan. I don't know how this guy got a job to begin with. I'd rather see Luther. Bring back Michael Nakazawa.
See that? He's pushing other talent too. He's so good. He's selling you other people. Ladies and gentlemen, remember this. Go to your parents right now. Tell them to give you their credit card information, because remember, before you can buy, you have to sell.
Well, Slim J couldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat, but I'm supposed to believe he can wrestle.
What if the boat was docked?
In the middle of the ocean, man. Jesus.
Oh yeah, that's Rampage. That was Rampage. Rampage is always fun with everyone. And Eric, the new trivia champion, tune in next week live. You are a part of the show. You get to run wild and be part of the trivia and everything else. Otherwise, Rampage was the B show. It's turned into the C show.
I think you might have misspoke. At CM Punk, when he relinquished the title, he said a new champion. He meant interim. You mean interim for Eric? Because I wasn't there to defend my belt. I think it's an interim championship.
If you don't show up to defend, you gotta drop it.
Like I beat the champion when I was on, but the champion was missing when Eric was there. That's all I'm saying. Plus, Eric has an advantage. He's on screen. Oh man.
Nah, I don't know what to say, man. I mean, yeah, I guess you are Punk and I'm Moxley. Everyone prefers the interim champion. It is what it is.
Well, I don't want to be. I don't be Punk in this scenario. I don't know what Punk. Even though I think Punk's working everybody. I think he's working everybody. I don't know.
So, huh.
I mean, like I told Zach, Punk says that he didn't see that promo as a heel promo. So that's it.
And he tweeted out something saying he because this is 1 year anniversary from coming to AEW. He's like, I've had the best year of my career. Really enjoying this and this. I don't know if he's being sarcastic, but it sounded genuine to me.
This is a man whose dirty laundry aired, so now he's airing clean laundry, so everyone forgets about the dirty laundry.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, everyone thought that
I love my
Cody
girl
Rhodes
so
thing.
much. Look at this. I just bought her chocolates today. Me and her forever.
Oh gosh, everyone thought the Cody Rhodes was at work until he left. So we'll see. Hit up these chats real quick, and then we're gonna move on to news and rumors before Eric has a segment for us. So news and rumors, then we'll hit up Eric's segment. But the chat. Datilla, King, Kenny King is the man. He's been doing it forever. Former X Division champion. She also says, I love the Sami Zayn Roman Reigns segment. That one is killing it right now. We did hear the pop Sami got. He was killing it. That was great. He was overwhelmed. He tweeted about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Fat Laces is in the chat. Happy Sunday, homies. What's up, Fat Laces? Eric and Zach is here. Datilla, where we come from, snitches get stitches. Roman Revolver. The bloodline is forever. That is until The Rock comes. Rage and Flow 45. I want to see Roman versus The Rock. Funny. Fat Laces. No thanks. Let me get my notepad. Well, he got his notepad for you, Eric. In prime time, Eric is in full heel mode today.
What can I say? All I know is I see talent when I see talent. Zach Clayton, Slim J, that's talent.
Oh man. What else from here? Datilla says, was that quote from Dodgeball? Honestly, I've never seen Dodgeball. Don't kill me, but I've heard that quote before. It's not mine. I didn't make it up, but I've never seen Dodgeball.
Which quote are we talking about?
Your boy Slim Jabroni wouldn't hit water if he fell out of a boat.
I thought that was a JR quote.
Maybe.
That sounds like something.
The fat lady is singing. That's all she wrote, folks. JR has some quotes. I've been iffy about him on commentary, but he has some quotes. And of course, Fat Laces in the end says Knock has a point.
Boy, Mr. Pink.
Let's see here. Who else is left? I think that's all the comments for now. Thank you everyone for interacting with us. We appreciate you all.
Yes,
We do.
News and rumors. First of all, I got a few before I'll throw it to Eric afterwards. We see Trish Stratus returned in her hometown of Toronto live event. Good to see her and Kevin Owens take out Austin Theory and take a selfie. Always good to see Trish Stratus, man. She stays in shape. So if she ever come back to wrestle, we'll like to see her over Sasha Banks. That'd be some great stuff.
Yeah.
Of course, the CM Punk stuff has been all over the news. Who knows what's going to go on with that? But their match is not going on at All Out, apparently. And then, of course, it's like we have two different sides for the backstage drama in AEW. One's on the Hangman side, which stemmed from the Colt Cabana, and now the CM Punk side. So who knows? On WWE, we have SummerSlam might be going back to Nashville for next year, man. They were really pleased with that, so they might be going back. What else did I see here? And also, we're talking about Omega returning, but that's it. Eric, what'd you get?
Well, first of all, I think we all agree there's a little too much impact in WWE. If we want to get to the golden age, we got to trim some fat. That's just my take. But in order to trim some of the fat, Jeff Jarrett is now done with WWE. He's no
Really?
longer senior vice president of live events.
Oh, that's a mistake.
I'm reading it as we go because this actually was just released an hour ago.
Oh shit!
Let's see. It doesn't say
Breaking
why.
news.
He hasn't publicly commented on why he on his exit yet. But yeah, Jarrett is out. The fat is being trimmed.
I disagree, but okay.
We've got Wardlow appearing at a Pennsylvania-based indie show with the TNT title, which I think is cool. I also think it's funny to bring a television championship to an indie show with no TV, but hey, still a title. And as I mentioned earlier, 21 NXT UK people released, including Trent Seven, Flash Morgan Webster, Mark Andrews. A lot of people who were there from day one, honestly. Zaya Brookside, but yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do at NXT Europe because I assume they're gonna have to sign people again.
I'd imagine it's signing back. I think. Trent Seven was gone too.
Yeah, which I thought worst case they'd make him a trainer. It sucks that he's gone because I think he's a great wrestler.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens with there.
I think that's all I had for right now.
Yeah, the NXT Europe thing you touched on is coming in 2023. We'll see what happens. Triple H is the Triple H agenda is in full effect, man. He's not slowing down. Shawn Michaels, his partner too, is gonna be vice president of talent relations. So everyone in Triple H's corner is coming back. Maybe William Regal will jump back at some point. We haven't seen William Regal in quite a bit of time. How many weeks has it been? Also, I'm missing something. So I'm forgetting.
Doing commentary.
Yeah,
He's been doing commentary.
Okay.
And I think he's happy where he is right now because he's doing his podcast and he seems content. He's having fun.
Okay. Zach, you see any news?
I just have two. One, Tennille Dashwood is done with Impact. She will be moving on to who knows where. And Eric, your guys, the Trust Busters on Dark or Dark Elevator, whichever one. The Trust Busters are getting a Trust Butler. VSK will be joining them as a butler known as Jeeves K, JVS-K. So Jeeves K is the Trust Busters.
Yeah, I
Trust
saw that.
Busters, Trust Butler. So Slim J can
say that 5 times fast.
get his Capri Suns handed to him from a butler.
That actually pisses me off. You're telling me there was a job opening to buttle for Slim J and I didn't get it? I would serve this man hand and foot.
Oh my God!
The untapped potential.
Okay, first of all,
watch him.
If you guys don't know, me and Eric
straw.
are tag team partners. We're gonna be getting in the ring soon. I will not have my tag team partner job it out to Slim Jabroni. Okay, that's not happening.
It's not jobbing out if you lose to a god.
Oh God!
This man is like, have you? He's
when
like
he finds some pants that fit, when he doesn't pretend it's still the '90s, man. Who is this guy? He's been around for 20 years.
He stole jeans from Marshalls.
Oh my God, I can't believe what I'm hearing in the chat. Okay, listen up. You guys need to start trusting me more. You didn't believe in Triton, and Triton Mania took off. People were flopping in the chats. I saw people flopping in the streets. I saw people flopping in the sheets.
You mean the what do you call it? The spark in the pan, the whatever it lasted a month. Wasn't leave that all that.
Oh, you guys are gonna eat those words one day.
Nope. And yes, noob. NWA's VSK is now a butler.
Oh man. Let me take a look at the chat real quick. That was news and rumors. If you guys got anything else, let us know. We'll definitely touch on anything.
What a great chat.
Let's see what's going on there. Eric's in full touch, but that one was that quote from Dodgeball. No one makes me bleed my own blood. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a. Are we throwing dodgeball quotes in here? If you dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. If you can dodge traffic, you can dodge a ball. That's pretty funny, actually. Have you guys seen Tropic Thunder from Rage and Flow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, I'm a huge Tropic Thunder fan, man. I could throw some quotes out there, man.
Don't get his band.
Whatever. Oh no, not any of the bad ones. Just after you guys remember that part where he's walking through the river, he's like, how's Robert Downey Jr. do that?
Easy.
Give me that map. We're tired of being your trail donkeys, acting like you some one-man band.
This is the only movie where I can see a black man imitating a white man imitating a black man.
Just a side note, Jamie Foxx has a movie that he doesn't think is going to get put out because of the culture today with Robert Downey Jr. playing
That's right.
Really?
something I forgot, but it's a movie that Jamie Foxx might be keeping on the shelf for a while.
Yeah.
Oh man. Get him chugging on Alpha's ass sweat. Yeah, that's a cue roll. Yeah.
Man.
Cool to see. Meet the Fockers. I did see that one also. I need to go back and watch Night in Museum movies. Yeah, great stuff. Ben So does his thing, man. VSK, you talked about that already. Ollie, I'm gonna ignore the fishes in the chat. We're gonna pretend I didn't see that.
Because they're flop, 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 flop.
VSK, I like VSK. I liked him when he was part of Brian Myers' Learning Tree. Attila says that. Did not know that. That's cool. Last one from Nubinco. I'm already afraid for the rest of the NW wrestlers going to AEW. Who else is going to AEW from NWA? I'm surprised. I'm surprised Nick Aldis hasn't got a bigger platform yet, man. The guy is a classic wrestler.
Another side note, Billy Corgan might be totally restructuring Power. He doesn't know what exactly he's going to. He knows NWA needs something done, and he's trying to figure that out. I think before the fall.
He has to, man. I've forgotten about it, to be honest. He's also
they're on tour. They're coming here like pretty soon, so he's got a lot going on while he's trying to figure this out. So we'll see.
You know what? I guarantee they'll probably be in the what do you call it? What's the place Peter does up there in Oxnard area? The wrestling network,
United Wrestling Center.
United Wrestling Network. Yeah. I think I'll be over there for sure. That's usually where they come. I think NWA comes here.
Yeah. Jordan Grace, all those people.
They have a pretty cool situation.
Attila, let us know what type of local shows you go to as well. We're kind of local shows over here that we go to that we've set up the ring for. We still down the roll. Love to wrestle for. But yeah.
Also,
Noob and Co. Oh, go ahead, you got it.
I was to say, all these people talking about movies in the chats. You guys want to check out the Is It Worth It? We did Space Jam original. Check it out. And Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, definitely promote that, man. My background's still there from the Mortal Kombat movie.
You can watch us slowly, like, be okay with the movie, and then slowly be like, this movie wasn't that great.
Does that mean we became fickle?
You're damn right, folks. The fickle alarm is going off. Fickle.
Oh man, this guy Eric. Also, women wrestling shoots here too in downtown Attila.
We really should start going to more. Just
checking
out more.
And I'll be honest, they pay some people to go there, so there's that too. NWA. Last thing for news and rumors before we go to Eric's segment. I just realized also, what's his name? The owner, blanking out. Smashing Pumpkins guy.
Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan. He was getting blown up on Twitter. I didn't see it, but what I've gathered from all the tweets, I guess he said something like there's not enough women's talent to do Empower 2 again. And I don't know what the guy was thinking. Then I guess he put Tyrus in the main event of one of the NWA Power shows. And, Tyrus has a history. This man was getting killed on Twitter. Again, I run the West Coast POPCast Twitter. I'm all over this, so I see a lot of these things. If he did say this, I didn't see it, but if he did say this, that is a terrible take, first of all. There's women talent just everywhere. The first show was great. You could do the second one. Me and Eric actually live streamed the first show.
Yeah, it was a good show. Yeah, it's crazy. Tyrus is the Better Call My Mama guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the second he left and he became like a Fox News contributor, I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be into this guy anymore.
Somebody call him a Karen.
Sheesh. Yeah, so NWA has a lot to fix, man. They have the talent. The talent is there. Just
it is
something. But yeah, that's news and rumors. Eric is a segment, man. Take it away.
All right, so this actually spawned because I wanted to send Knock and Zach a video of all the crazy things we've let. What was that?
Nothing.
I wanted to send a video of all the things that Vince McMahon had said.
Oh gosh.
And I realized that it's just more fun to make you guys guess what he said. So play along in the chat. This is Vinnie Mac said that. Take a guess. What do you think Vince McMahon said? Real quick, I just realized I might put my slides on manual. Give me 1 second to fix that.
Oh man.
While you're doing that, let me just say something really quick in the chats here. Primetime asked, "Did anyone see Nope?" Everyone's response in there who didn't see it should have been Nope.
That is hilarious. You lose a point for not giving that. All right. So here's the first quote I have for you guys. You're gonna guess. Did Vince say this? Is it made up, or do you know who said it? It's gonna be you and God versus me and the product of my seed.
I'm gonna go with no.
I'm going to say Vince said that because the word seed's in there.
Vince did say that with Shane McMahon right next to him.
And you
Against who?
You can see the reaction on Shane's face as he's like, "Why would you say that right next to your son?" Next up, I have an insatiable appetite for life, and I want more, more, more.
No.
Vince, yes, Vince said that.
Oh gosh.
What do you think? In what context do you see Vince saying this?
Seriously.
Maybe I would say either like buying WCW or ECW, or maybe like right before he got blown up in the limo.
Oh God, that would be so dark. But
Yeah.
you are correct. Vince did say this. He said he was yelling at Shawn Michaels, I think back when he was the commissioner. He was yelling at him, telling him he wanted more and more. Next up. My testicles are the size of grapefruits.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Sure. Yeah. It sounds like something you'd say.
Yes. I thought The Rock might have said it first, but I think, yeah, Vince.
You're both right. He did say it, and I cut off the rest of it because I thought it would be too much like Vince McMahon. The rest of that quote goes, "And this Sunday you'll be spitting out the seeds."
Oh gosh. Him and seeds, huh?
This is the type of stuff we let him get away with. Next up. Being a father is the single greatest feeling on earth. Not including those wonderful years I spent with our child, of course.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna say no.
Why do you guys say no? What makes it unbelievable?
I don't think he's giving his kids millions of dollars like that.
You're correct. He didn't say this. This was Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds a little too witty for Vince.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping the reason was. That's too clever. Next up, I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid.
No.
Yes.
Okay, Knock. If you don't think Vince said this, do you have any guesses who might have?
I can see Sheamus saying this.
It was said by President Joe Biden.
Oh wow.
And he caught
Would never
flack
guess that.
for insinuating that Irish people are stupid.
So I kind of thought Vince said it.
Yeah. Real quick, Rage and Flow asking, do you remember the butt kissing segment? There was a quote from there with William Regal that I thought about putting in this game, but it was way too much like Vince. It was way too weird. But yes, all those segments were very weird. Let's all remember that the employer had his employees kissing his ass on TV.
And we're surprised that he has all these body laundering things about paying off people.
Exactly. Next up, I got tiger blood. Dying is for fools.
Nah, that's Charlie Sheen.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's absolutely right. Yeah, that was Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, I remember that came out. That was all over like Call of Duty, and people were just talking about like, oh, Charlie Sheen and his quotes.
Yeah. Next up, I'm gonna find the closest nudie bar and have a drink. Come along, blank name. I can't say a name without giving away who said it.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna go no.
I'm going to say no.
I think it's the first one you both got wrong. This was a segment. He was, I think, Kurt Angle, Stone Cold, Booker, and Tajiri. I'm going to find the closest nudie bar and have a drink. Come along, Tajiri. You're coming with me.
Sheesh.
I don't know what context, but that's what happened. And this might be the last one. I like women. I don't understand them, but I like them.
I'm gonna go no. Like something else.
I'm gonna say it's someone else too. Seems too nice for Vince.
Any guesses as to who you think it'd be?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm asking for a name out of all human race. I'm not expecting to get
Pat
right.
Patterson.
Actually,
Is it a movie or is it a wrestler?
it's not Vince. It is an actor.
I feel like, oh man, maybe the 40-year-old virgin.
It's said by Sean Connery.
And just
I'm sorry, what was that knock? You broke up for me.
is it in a movie or like an interview?
I can think in real life.
Sean Connery.
But yeah, that is it. Those are some of the weirdest things Vince McMahon has ever said, and there are things I left out because they are just too weird, and we let that go for such a long time.
I didn't let it go.
Still remember each one.
We hit a go. Let's see. So definitely check out a WoW show. It's a good atmosphere. Roman Revolver, Triple H's Booker of the Year. We gotta pump the brakes a little bit, but maybe he's on track.
Yeah.
Prime time. I want AJ Lee to wrestle in WoW. That'd be cool. I think she's done though, but that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I think she's done.
Revolver says Swoggle was there. Which that was also a weird storyline and another thing that Vince just got on TV.
Yeah, I don't know. If at the first, I think it was supposed to be Mr. Anderson, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh man, is he taking victory laps, not improving his?"
Yeah, is he breaking up for
Knocks
you too?
on my internet. Yeah, I think he's on my internet.
Okay. I'll go ahead and read this real quick. Knock. Too busy taking victory laps and not improving his product. And we talked about the butt kissing segment and Roman Revolver Superman Punch.
Am I coming in clear now?
Now you're good, yeah.
Yeah, now you're
Oh man, I was trying to do victory laps. It was like victory is defeat.
Barely heard it that time too, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Never mind. Next episode, catch a bear. I love it. But that is it for the episode. You know what it is? Has been Mark Henry. Stop stealing my line. It is time for the main event of the evening. Please tell me that came in clear.
That did.
That came in clear.
Let's go.
Can't mess with that line.
You can't mess with that line. Zach, take it away.
All right, promo school. This fucking guy went into business for himself. A lot of people go into business for themselves in wrestling. The lamest one was Bruce Hart during that four-way match to put over Owen. In my opinion, that was one of the worst. But this one, let us know in the chat what you thought of Philip going off script. But I want to know from you guys, who do you think should go into business for themselves in wrestling, whether it be during a match, like I want to say like Hardcore Holly or anything like that, whether it be in a match in a segment backstage on Twitter that we can do now, unfortunately, or in a promo like Sour Grape Spill did over here this week on Dynamite. I'll give you an example. In Impact,
Yes, sir.
Don't Deanna Parazzo might be coming done with her. I can't speak. Her contract might be coming up. We don't know where she's going. I would love her to go into business for herself. If Impact did a live show, hopefully on a pay-per-view, her have a live mic and go into business for herself to build up a bid for her when her contract is up, including Impact to pay more money. So I would like her to go into business for herself with a live mic on Impact Television. I mean, you can tear them apart or you can point out their flaws and how you are making them better, because honestly, she's one of the biggest draws in the company. So that is, in my opinion, who I'd like someone to go into business for themselves. So let's hear from you guys.
First team that comes to mind is I'd love Private Party to do that. I'm afraid that they're getting too comfortable, which I mean, they have a good spot. Like, they're not getting released like other people, but their trajectory has definitely gone down since like year 2 of AEW. So
yeah,
I wouldn't mind them getting some eyes on themselves.
That's a really good one because they've been getting the ball's been dropped on Private Party for way too long. I think what's his name? Isaiah has really good mic skills. He's entertaining.
Yeah.
You said Deanna, Private Party. Ooh. Honestly, I'm gonna go Buddy Murphy. Buddy Matthews. I'll give you two. I'll give you Buddy Matthews because I mean, I seen the stat. He's been in AEW since February. Has he had a singles match yet? Not a squash match, a legit singles match. I can think of maybe one or two. Point is,
wasn't he? I mean, I agree with you, but I'm just asking: was he in the tournament for the All Atlantic, whatever?
I think he was. That's what I remember. Maybe he fought Pac, maybe or someone. I remember having like one singles match, and it was like a really good one, but I can't remember anything else.
Yeah, but I agree with you.
It's just too much of a gap that we're seeing here with him, and like he's the secret no more, best kept secret, and we still haven't seen him. So I would love to see him just go off.
Yeah.
I don't know how his mic skills are, but I think he's not bad.
We were decent on 205 Live.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He was. Yeah. Like his promo skills really carry that championship too.
Okay.
I will throw in Brian Cage.
Ooh, I'm sure he has a lot to say. Is that mic hot?
It has to be. It has. I just give him
That has to
time.
be.
Let him speak his. Let him drop a pipe bomb, and he either lives or dies by it. Because actually, I don't know if he can do promos. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember either. I just remember thinking when he got into AEW, like, oh man, he's gonna have some matches, so many matchups for him. We're gonna get the Terminator versus Terminator, Omega versus Cage. Furthest thing from it.
Like in my original booking, I thought he'd be champion by now. I thought he would have beaten Hangman, but he's. I mean, there were so many titles in AEW. He's not near any one of them.
It's insane. Yeah, I would have thought he'd been near a title shot by now. It's crazy.
Since we're talking about him, let me just segue this. And Noob and Company came up with a question during Rampage that I know we'll touch on, and Brian Cage kind of plays into this. Noob wanted to know our thoughts of, we won't do a full 5 because we're running low on time here, but 5.
Zach cut out actually a little bit there for me.
Yeah, he's frozen.
People who will benefit and 5 people who will not benefit from Triple H being in charge. You got it up on the screen there.
Current wrestlers that are in WWE or people outside the company?
Do anytime, anything.
Benefit, easy right here. You got Balor, Dakota Kai came back, Ricochet, Gunther, another women's wrestler in there that would benefit for sure. Shotzi. I think eventually. No, not Shotzi. Shayna Baszler. Shotzi eventually, but Shayna Baszler right now. You can see the night and day difference already.
Yep.
Yeah. I think
Who do you have for Will, Eric?
What's up?
Who do you pick for like 5 people who will benefit?
Who will benefit? Yeah, I mean the NXT day ones, like you said, Kevin Owens, Finn Balor. I'm sure Rollins will probably get some. I mean, he's already like top of his game right now, but I'm sure he'll probably get pushed up even higher somehow. I'm hoping Chad Gable. I think Triple H will know that he is too good to waste. Not the Alpha Academy's bad, but I mean, Gable should be higher up on the card. Street Profits. Do you think the New Day get any kind of push? Do they stay the same level, or do they get moved down for other tag teams to move up?
I think.
Hey, you can go ahead.
I would say I think they stay the same level when Big E comes back, and they'll start ramping back up again for their. Because this is the first time we'll actually have to get like a New Day comeback storyline. Like they're all back together and doing what they've been doing. I think we'll see that when Big E returns.
Yeah. How about you, Zach? What were you saying?
I think Viking Raiders take out the New Day, and all 3 of them come back together, or Big E comes back at the Royal Rumble. But the good part about Triple H being in charge, he said he's gonna run it, and he understands that someone like Xavier can do anything. So I think benefit.
I think Zach's got the Wi-Fi bug, but I what you said, Eric. I think New Day shouldn't go away. I think you save Big E's moment for Big E.
It's going around.
I just want it on record. I have been bulletproof this entire episode.
I wonder why.
Last one who is going to be done well by Triple H, Roderick Strong, because he will either get pushed well or he will be able to get released like he wanted.
True.
All right, and 5 that won't.
I'm gonna say I don't think anyone's going to do poorly. I think like people who Vince was pushing to the moon are just not going to be pushed so highly. So I think, for example, Austin Theory is not going to get that meteor push. He's going to be there. He's going to do good things, but he's not going to be shoved down people's throats, which might be better for him. Who knows? I think Roman is going to have less on-screen power. As Triple H starts
definitely going to share the belt for sure. Like, split those belts up.
Yeah. Who else? I don't know. Anyone else who Vince was thinking about pushing like crazy? I was surprised to see Bahir or whatever, the Lion, on Raw. So I thought Triple H would be like, well, you were Vince thing. I don't need you. He kept him.
Yep. I think Omos might be in trouble. Not in trouble, but he might get sent back down to NXT.
Oh yeah.
And then the other things I think, like you said, I don't think anyone's in trouble. I think the 24/7 title is in trouble, and I do believe that the 3rd hour of Raw is in trouble. And Triple H can make a valid point for it.
I mean, there's that interview they keep bringing up where he said he kind of, he couldn't really say he didn't want the 3rd hour, but he was pretty much saying he didn't want 3rd hour. It's just not good for WWE or just for wrestling, period. What's our chat saying? Would you say, Eric?
Do you think USA would let them? If Triple H just walked in with a binder full of ideas and said, "This is how it's gonna work."
Is it really benefiting them?
I honestly don't. I mean, it's an hour of advertisement that's being bought for network. But
yeah.
I don't know.
I think they could demand more revenue from ads with just 2 hours. Hey,
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, I don't know about that. Let's see here. Rage and Flow. Big E's the best at promos. He's energetic and excites the crowd. Primetime Xavier Woods, up, down, down. Rage and Flow tag teams will benefit. And primetime, do you see Nick Khan is willing to put SmackDown and Raw on Netflix?
no.
This man's willing to do anything, apparently.
No, I want to get rid of Netflix.
Anything for the old mighty dollar it appears to be.
Oh, that Shutter man, he's always chasing that cheese.
Sheesh. But yeah. Did we say who suffers? Oh, you guys said it. You said no one really. Yeah, I think we just said the 24/7 title. 3rd hour of Raw. No one in particular. Triple H loves wrestling. He's not going to sabotage anyone, for any apparent reason. But maybe the people that don't really, who was kind of coasting off of. No. You said 24/7 title, 3rd hour Raw. My vote for this, the 3rd one, is the writers. They're going to suffer.
I think they're going to actually be happier.
You think so?
Because, I mean, it's so
there'll be less to do.
Sorry, go ahead.
There'll be less to do. Because it's not going to be as strict.
I know I don't like writers in wrestling so much, and a lot of people will blame them. But when you hear one talk, some of them kind of do suck. Some of the writers I've heard are just whiny.
Yeah.
But some of them just honestly are good at their job, and Vince would tell them the stupidest direction. I think of it as George Lucas being a director. He had good people working for him, but he was also kind of not the best director.
That's true.
So we'll see. Now that they have a competent person.
That's a good point. Well, that's our show, episode 123. Can't believe we're at 100, let alone 123 episodes of West Coast POPCast. 759 subscribers, man. We're so close to 800. Get us over that hump. 1K is coming around the horizon. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Primetime, Rage and Flow, Roman Revolver, Noob and Co, Carnage Rage, Datilla, all the regular people. We appreciate you guys. Like and subscribe and sharing the videos. You just build a community. It's a great community. We love the comments. Again, we really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys at WrestleMania for sure, man. We're gonna have a lot of content for that. I'm trying to work on something big for our WrestleMania debut as a podcast. So, and it's my first ever WrestleMania. I think Eric's as well. Yeah. And it'll be Zach's third.
The first one that he's not working.
I was 28.
Oh man. But yeah, this has been a great episode. Zach, anything last for the viewers?
Last thing, tune in Wednesday when you see this guy fight Moxley and you see MJF come back, or the ultimate swerve could be because you want something bigger.
Yeah, my thing is, I don't know
they are in
what's
Cleveland.
big.
Maybe the Garganos did sign with All Elite and they just haven't said anything.
Ooh, imagine they sign the next day. Triple H is announced as the runner of WWE.
That'd be so sad.
Yeah. Oh man, great stuff here. We got a great show for you today, next week, and the time's on. We got more videos coming for you. Eric, any last words?
Oh yeah, just hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you know what's coming out next. Check out if you see the ticker at the bottom. I forgot to change it from our IC tier list, but check it out because it was a great video. Let us know in those comments, not this comments, who's the best IC champion. And also. We had a lot of fun tonight, but I want to say in all seriousness, before you guys go out there and make some mistakes.
Oh, no.
You have to be sure in life, before you can buy, you have to sell.
With that being said, Zach, where can they find us?
They can find us going broke at the bell closing tomorrow based on Eric's stock trading tips here. That's where they can find us.
Oh, man.
Over here.
If you're feeling lucky or frog, you played a lottery. We'll see you guys next week.
Damn straight.
Peace.